Ladies and gentlemen, today is the 19th day of the month of November, and we all know that we have less than 24 hours before the judgment day or the possible judgment day of Nnamdi Kanu. But as we speak, something new has happened and something that we can classify as a blockbuster has played out and panned out from the DSS custody. What did they happen? Well, Nnamdi Kanu don't file a lawsuit against two individuals wey stand as a witness and gave witness testimony in the Federal High Court in Abuja when they were called upon by the prosecuting lawyer to do so. In this video, I will tell you every single thing within that context and that lawsuit, make it for use your own eyes, see and how it will, one way or the other, affect tomorrow's judgment day. Don't forget that tomorrow, being the 20th day of November, is the day everybody's waiting for. And tomorrow, we can give you more than 10 videos tomorrow if we have more than 10 news. So I advise you to make it for stay subscribed and keep your eyes peeled and locked in. So what did happen? 10 hours ago, we got a notification from our lawyer, Jimako, which, like everybody knows, saying that the lead legal counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. This man came outside to give a revelation and to tell us a new lawsuit that has been submitted and everything within. Let me show you. It states, breaking ahead of the 20th November judgment day, Nnamdi Kanu files district criminal complaint against two witnesses who testified for the prosecution at his trial on the grounds that they willfully gave false evidence on oath. Details attached here. And just in case that English too big for you, make I break them down. So Nnamdi Kanu don't file a lawsuit against two people. We come the court of law can testify against him and not for his favor. People will testify against him. From what Nnamdi Kanu they talk, those people gave false witness statement and false testimony, which is a big offense in the Nigerian's criminal code. Well, Aloy Jimako attached the document. That is the lawsuit we don't file. And that is a criminal complaint we don't file against these two individuals. Showing right now on your screen every single thing where you need to know. And when you look closely, you see the two people here where they don't call upon and we go receive this criminal complaint. They don't give their full name. They only state them as Mr. TAA and Mr. BBB, who happens to be prosecution witness 1, PW1, prosecution witness 2, PW2. It's very paramount we know all of these things because of this is the terms we are going to use to explain. So we have two individuals here. We'll call them as per this document. PW1 are the first testifier, which is a prosecuting witness 1, and PW2 is the prosecuting witness 2. These are their code names and individuals will come before the court of law, come testify. So why is Nnamdi Kanu giving these testimonies and what will happen? Well, let's break it down for you step by step. It's very paramount we know what these people don't talk and why it contravenes the rights of Nnamdi Kanu. We go use some animation through the help of artificial intelligence to create some pictures so as to give you a better clarity of what did happen. So we are going to use some artificial intelligence to recreate the scenes on why Nnamdi Kanu they filed a legal complaint. So we are starting with PW2. So showing right now on your screen is a man we are going to call PW2. And as you can see, this man they in mask. This is the same way he appeared before the Federal High Court in Abuja giving his testimony. This man did not come showing his face. He didn't come cover his face. Okay, what did this man say in the court of law as per we know? So this man was called upon by the DSS, the same department where they hold Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, they call and say, bros, come. We know say you spent some time with Nnamdi Kanu in the detention, I be in custody. The guy said yes. So what do you have to say about Nnamdi Kanu? And this man talks say, during a meeting, say you get one particular time where we say Nnamdi Kanu been there in a room. They called him to an interrogation room. They also invited Aloy Jimako to come alongside, okay, to hold a very brief session or an interrogation. So in that room, they had individuals from the DSS and they had Aloy Jimako and Nnamdi Kanu in question. This is based on what this man talk, okay? So they can ask Nnamdi Kanu some questions regarding the radio Biafra and every other thing where they within the Biafra movement. Okay. This man now where I show you, where I don't recreate his face using artificial intelligence. This man stated that Nnamdi Kanu been confessed under a video. So on the camera, the camera was turned on, and Nnamdi Kanu confessed to say, okay, say they linked to IPOB, say that they cause insecurity, he's linked to Radio Biafra, blah, 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 and all of those things. This man now, through the DSS, recorded Nnamdi Kanu. They took the video now, they can carry and present him before the Federal High Court in Abuja as a form of witness statement. Okay? So the prosecuting lawyer called upon this DSS man where they show you now, say, come on, you said you made a recordings of this man. He said, yes. Can you show us? They can't play him in the court of law. Okay? So, from what this man they talk, that is PW2. He said, they played recordings of Kanu's broadcast in court, which allegedly including inciting violence, calls to unalive security personnel, and other inciting comments. Okay? In one of the recorded broadcasts, according to PW2, Kanu asked for guns to fight the Nigerian state, and he went on and on. This is now what they tell the court of law. Hope you guys are following. Hope you guys are following, because of say it is very, very paramount to know what really happened before we can make any comment. Okay? So like I said, Aloy Ejimakor was in the session. This man, PW2, was in this man we can't testify was in the session. Nnamdi Kanu was in the session too. Now, Aloy Ejimakor did not, talk say, okay, since he was in that particular meeting, he did not come out to say that Nnamdi Kanu did not make such a statement or make such a comment. What Aloy Ejimakor said and what Nnamdi Kanu's talk say, they were threatened by the DSS officer. Okay, let me show you. Make you use your own eyes for Siam. Okay. So it states, yes, Nnamdi Kanu has told the court that his statements to DSS were made under duress. Some of the things he claims happened is the first one here. He said he was threatened by a DSS officer known as Mr. Brown. He was told to cooperate or face staying in solitary confinement. Okay, these are statements from Nnamdi Kanu. The second is he claimed he was transported in chains, blindfolded, and he didn't know where he was being taken to. The third here is he said his cell was underground with very poor lighting, and that his 1 hour fresh air break was used as leverage. He was threatened that it would be withdrawn unless he did what they said, what they asked. So in a nutshell, these people, DSS, forced Nnamdi Kanu to make such a statement. They forced him, they threatened him, and took away some rights when they enjoyed there. Say, if you know talk what you make you talk, we will record you, talk we go throw you on, because DSS get underground cell. Yes, they get underground cell in their facility. We will try to use artificial intelligence now to recreate some of these things, make you foresee them, and they follow up with everything where they talk. So they had underground cells in their facility, and they threatened to say they could put Nnamdi Kanu for there. So Aloy Ejimakor is saying that everything Nnamdi Kanu said under that video coverage was all false, and they forced him to talk in that session. Hope you guys are following. So that this PW2 now, where they among people who forced Nnamdi Kanu to make such a statement, don't receive the first legal or criminal complaints against them as filed by Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, what about the second person? Okay, before we show you what the second person talk, Nnamdi Kanu legal counsel team contact say they also deny the lawyers during the interrogation. Say PW2 talk say Aloy Ejimakor and other lawyers were present, but a lawyer talk say they didn't allow any lawyer to be in the presence. So now we have two different conflicting statements. As it stands, okay? Moving on swiftly, let's take you to the statement made by PW1, the second witness where they don't file a criminal record against. This PW1 now him hold the key to everything. I will recreate his structure. Now they show right now on your screen, just to recreate the whole thing. This man hold the key to this whole case. This man saw the people who interrogated and threatened Nnamdi Kanu. This man was physically present when Nnamdi Kanu was being threatened and tortured at some point. And this man know the people who do him based on what Nnamdi Kanu they talk. So as this man came into the court of law, Nnamdi Kanu could recognize him from his voice because of, say, he was waiting. They used ski mask cover his face. So Nnamdi Kanu was able to recognize him and recognize him very, very well. Very, very well. In contact, say, I know this man. He know people will threaten me. And this PW1 can say, that is prosecuting witness one. Can say, no, I don't sabi anything, no. And the rest of those things. Ain't gonna give a false statement according to Nnamdi Kanu. So all of these things put together now don't become a problem for the prosecuting lawyer and the witnesses. Okay? Hope you guys are following, but because of so they try break them down gradually for everybody to fully understand and to fully know what did happen. So, with all of this being said now, Nnamdi Kanu is challenging the credibility and the statements of these people, PW1 and PW2, also known as TAA and BBB. Okay? For clarity, make I show you every single thing where Nnamdi Kanu they talk as it stands as of today and why he now filed a criminal case against them. It states, why Kanu is challenging their credibility. The first one is, Kanu has accused both witness TAA and BBB of giving false evidence under oath, i.e. perjury. Specifically, he claims these people lied when they denied knowing a DSS official named Mr. Brown Ekoba, even though Kanu argues there is evidence, affidavits, public records that TAA, which is PW1, did know him. Okay? He also says BBB lied when he testified he never met Kanu before the court, despite earlier past of his testimony admitting he led the July 17th, 2021 DSS interview. IPOB Kanu's group has strongly criticized BBB's testimony, calling him a paid mercenary and saying he has no legitimate connection to the DSS. So as you can clearly see now, these two individuals now are giving, Nnamdi Kanu is saying one thing and these guys are saying another thing. Nnamdi Kanu is saying that you guys did not allow my lawyer to be in that room when you guys interrogated me and when you guys forced me under duress to make a statement. You guys threatened me. You threatened to put me in an underground cell, lock me up there for days, and nobody wants that. You guys tortured me, and I had no other choice as a human first to do what you've asked me to do. And after doing it, you guys brought it to the court of law to present it as written as a form of evidence. You guys don't break my fundamental human rights. You guys know what you are doing and what they do no really good. The DSS and these prosecutors are saying, no, none of these things happened. Now you even asked for camera. Now you even use your hand, begin confess. We did not torture you. We did not put you under duress. We did not take away your fundamental human rights to say any of those things. Now you use your hand, talk them, which we all know the truth. Even you when they watch this video, even if you don't like Nnamdi Kanu or you like him, just imagine, say, person where they keep for custody will go and ask people to on camera, make it begin confess. Who does that? Even if person committed those crimes, he will not ask you to record him say it. He will never ask you. Unless now you use your hand, do him, and you force the person to do it. And that is the exact case of Nnamdi Kanu right about now. So now we have two conflicting issues. But that notwithstanding, this man, Nnamdi Kanu, don't file a full complaint against these two prosecutors. These two witnesses. Say every single thing where they talk, they're very false. And this will put them in problem if the court of law find out. But we all know that the court of law at this particular point in time will not find out because of, say, it's been headed by somebody who has politicized the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, the court of law in this country cannot even be trusted anymore because of, say, nothing concerned them with laws, obeying the laws of the land and regulations. Nothing really concerned them. They are just there to listen to these politicians and do their bidding. It's as simple as A, B, C, D. There are no ways around it. No beating around the bush. No cutting corners. And so it just be. So what's going to happen? They don't file this lawsuit as of today. Nnamdi Kanu don't file. Dropped about 4 petitions in space of 1 week or 2 weeks. In the space of 2 weeks, he don't drop 4 petitions. The very first petition was sent to the president of the USA, which we all know. When he writes to that president, tell them. The second one, and the one where he carry go the Supreme Court on Wednesday of last week, where the video went super viral. The third one, and the one where he go present in a high court in Abuja on Friday last week. You understand? And the fourth one now this one where he don't file against this PW1 and PW2, the witnesses will make statements. Now things are going to get very, very interesting. Why in they file all of these things? Lawmakers from Abia State followed up with their own as of yesterday that has been presented and sent to Tinubu. So Tinubu now cannot say that I did not see any petition or nobody presented this case to me. He cannot say it. Document has been passed and it is very clear and visible as we stand and as we speak. So what will happen? What do you feel like will happen today? Today is going to be a long day. Today will be a very, very long day. I won't lie to you. And this video will tend to publish it very early today so that we go cover every other thing that will pan out today. Like I said, today will be a long one. You know, go day easy for anybody. You know, go day easy for even Justice James Omotosho. We believe say a lot of inner workings will be executed and a lot of things will pan out today. So we will give you every single thing as it happen. This is the very first video of the day. We believe say more things will play out today and we will give you those news as it be. Well, now, for the very last time, we want to make a speech addressed to Justice James Omotosho. This speech is coming from Greenlight Africa as a full channel, and it's been addressed to you as a justice. Yes, we respect you as a man, we respect you as a justice, and we respect you in the profession and the power you wield. But one thing we are going to disrespect you for is if you don't uphold the rules and regulations of the land. You being a justice simply means that your work is to interpret the Constitution and interpret what we get for our law books. It's going to be disrespectful in nature if now people, the masses, they explain them or interpret the law for you to understand. It's going to be disrespectful if you yourself, no one understand the laws of the land. It's going to be disrespectful if you don't use our own constitution to judge this man tomorrow, if it gets to that point. It's going to be disrespectful if you tend to be influenced. Yes. So, like I said, we respect you, but disrespect can come in. So what are we saying in a nutshell? I beg, Mr. Justice James Omotosho, tomorrow will be a day that will create a new precedent in Nigeria's legal structure. What do I mean? We all know, say, any case that don't happen for this country, they get a previous version. If a man steals mango in a market, we have previous cases of people stealing mangoes in the market. Tomorrow we create a new case line in Nigeria's legal framework. And if you happen to judge this man without using your own constitution, it simply means that anybody in this country can be judged without using or upholding the laws of the land. It's as simple as ABCD. It means that people watching this video can be arrested and taken to custody, and a judge will not use its own constitution to pass a ruling. He might be given his own regulations or rules from what he understand and not be what they are obtainable. So please, justice, uphold the laws of the land. We don't want you to create or set a new precedent that will affect people in generations to come. If you happen to sentence this man tomorrow without showing him the part of the Constitution where he contravened, it simply means that our children, and your children, everybody in Nigeria will hear of this case in thousands of years to come. They will hear of this case in thousands of months to come. There will be like a justice in the country sentenced a man without showing him the part of the Constitution where he contravened or where he did default. It's going to be a laughable one and a shameful one at the same time. So therefore, in a nutshell, tomorrow, everybody will be watching you. International space, the body, the groups will be watching you. All eyes will be on you. And we don't want to put this to the international space to see us as not being too serious with our legal structure. So I beg, do the right thing. do the right thing for the sake of your offsprings and the offsprings of this country. For the sake of legal precedent, do the right thing. You use your constitution to pass a judgment and to interpret it for this man, Nnamdi Kanu. He wants you to show him the part where you don't contravene. You are yet to show him. After how many hearings? You don't go put you in a light spot or in a good spot. I beg, use your constitution, and that is all we have to say. By tomorrow, being the judgment day, if you happen to sentence this man to prison, or you happen to say, okay, make you go spend life, we are going to hold you and your legal structure accountable. Not hold you violently. No, we are going to quote what you've done. We are going to say, okay, Justice James Omotosho, do this one. Nobody is calling for violence. Nobody is asking for problem. Nobody is saying that, but we are going to hold you accountable. You need to come out and at some point explain what you did to everybody. Because of, say, thousands of people and millions of people are interested in this case. And only you at this particular point in time go fit explain to us how you take to the case. Because of, say, all of us, we get social media pages, don't do our own different forms of analysis. And trust me, I never see one person where they talk, say this man, they're guilty. I never see. Out of people where they watch their videos. So we really want to hear from you. We want you to be accountable. We want you to come out and tell us what you did. For people where they watch this video, you watching this video tomorrow, whatever comes out from the Federal High Court in Abuja shouldn't be a thing that will cause problem from anybody or anybody in this part of the country. Whatever comes out tomorrow, please stay calm and stay cool and stay collected. They are looking for scapegoats. It's as simple as ABCD. These people want people that they will use as scapegoats. If, God forbid, they can sentence Nnamdi Kanu to, let's say, 2 years in prison, and you come outside to revolt, and you come outside to cause problem, they will hold you accountable and hold you. And they can easily change, they will change them for you. Use a law when they exist, try you, and sentence you. So whatever happens tomorrow, I will advise you to stay calm. Make everything go through legal process. Make everything go through normal tranquility. Don't go out there to cause trouble. Don't go out there to fight. Don't go out there to destroy things. We are calling for everybody to stay collected as a civil individual. Stay collected and stay calm as a man that respects the laws of the land. And so it will be. If tomorrow is still on, if you, James Omotosho, can't still acquit and discharge Nnamdi Kanu, we will still want you to explain every single thing we did within this case. Because of, say, this case lasted for 10 years. And you cannot just release him and people won't ask questions. No. We go still ask you questions regardless of the path we will not follow tomorrow. If you acquit him and discharge him, questions will be asked. Myself personally will ask you questions because, say, we want to understand what you they talk and how you take access the case so that we can learn and know what you are doing properly. So whichever way, you need to come outside and address us or look for a way. If you can't do it by yourself, send someone, send a partner to break down these things for us to understand. Because of, say, 10 years, no be 10 days. Yes, this man has spent 10 years going to court for the same case where your country, our country, this country put before him. So we really need proper and full explanation tomorrow. That's everything I have to say to you. And for people who they watch this video, tomorrow, we might have a live stream. We might have a live stream to cover every single thing. If Nnamdi enter courtroom tomorrow, we could make a video to cover him. If he sit down for a chair, we could make video to cover him. Anything will happen tomorrow. Any move, nothing will be left. If rain fall for it, that Fendi clothes. If rain beats the clothes, we go cover them. We go tell now. If person stain his clothes, we go can't tell now. Like nothing will be left undone. We go expose everything from point A to point B. And so it will be tomorrow. There will be full expose, so that anybody where they plan towards the case tomorrow, will get the opportunity, and will get that space to do them. So you have to join us tomorrow. tomorrow might be the last day. It will be the last day we will make video for this channel. Because of say we have other things to deal with, but we don't sacrifice our businesses to give you and inform you on this man's case. So tomorrow might be the last day. Yes, probably, depending on James Omotosho. If you release Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow, you're not going to hear us talk about any case again. We'll just go back to our daily business. Our business is suffer. We don't sacrifice our business to make sure, say, people stay informed. So tomorrow, nothing will be left undone. If Nnamdi Kanu kick a leg for stone, we go cover him. If he cough, sneeze, we go tell una. If DSS move very fast or very slow, we go tell una tomorrow. So videos tomorrow go plenty. He go choke, and it's going to be all for free. So I will advise you, as a person that wants to be informed, to do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications, so that tomorrow our voices can be heard as one. Make we they speak one voice and they speak in one space. Meanwhile, moving on swiftly, what about the case of Simon, a man held in Kilamakoski? As we speak, our Gumares knows say tomorrow na Nnamdi Kanu's judgment day. That is, if it's not stopped today. He don't send different words and different statements. He said he knows say his Nnamdi Kanu's case and the case of Simon are quite similar. And he knows say the whole wide world they watch and everybody they follow. Yes. He knows say the case is very important to Igbo and to the USB nation. So therefore, they support the USB in this one, and is asking people to show support and solidarity for Simon going forward. That's what it be. So this is the very first video of the day. We are going to catch you again today if we get any updates. And to see what happened yesterday regarding Nnamdi Kanu's case, we have a video, and that video that will show right now on your screen, this particular one. So click on this video to watch and understand. Click on this particular video, and I'll see you on the other side of your screens. Stay safe and be blessed.